This is letter A, handwriting packet. You'll be doing this for morning work today. I'm going to show you how to form the letters. After I show you, you'll get the packet from the counter. I will be walking around, and Miss Freeze will be walking around to make sure you watch the video before you get the packet. So please do that. You can also play the video again when you're working on the packet to make sure that you're forming your letters correctly. We always start at the top and go to the bottom. We want to trace the first letter. I'm using a marker so you can see it really well in the video. You're using a pencil. You want to hold your pencil, your thumb and your middle finger just like this, and then put your first finger, your index finger, on top of the writing utensil. Form a triangle around it just like that. And that's how you need to hold your writing utensil, your pencil in this case. Put your name at the top of your packet and your number. I'm going to put my number on the line with the date. So today is 9/12/16/H30. Do the same thing. Put your name on the top, the date on the date line, and then your number at the end of the date line. Start at the top, slant down to the baseline. Start at the top, slant down to the baseline. Pick your pencil up. Go to the middle dotted line, drag across and connect. Start at the top, drag down to the baseline. Start at the top, drag down to the baseline. Pick your pencil up. Go to the dotted line, drag across and connect. Now I'm going to show you what that looks like. You need to trace all of the letters on every row. Start at the top, drag down to the baseline, pick up your pencil. Start at the top, drag down to the baseline, pick up your pencil, go to the middle dotted line, and connect. Start at the top, drag down. Start at the top, drag down, pick up your pencil, connect. Notice how I'm tracing every single letter before I write. You need to do the same thing. Trace every single letter before I try it on my own. I'm doing slant lines. Right now, all the lines in this letter are straight. There are no curvy lines. Start at the top, drag down, connect. Now, on the lines that don't have extra letters, I should write my A right under the A above it. Start at the top. Notice the difference between this A and this A. It's not touching the baseline, and the middle line is way too low. I'm going to put a check by that one so I know it was not my best one. That will be my growing A. I need to find a glowing A on this line too. So when I check, I would say either this A or this A are my best. But this A goes just below the baseline a little bit, so this one's going to be my glowing A. That means I did it really well. This is my growing A. It means I can do it a little bit better. Do the same thing on this line. Then the directions down at the bottom says trace the letter A and draw a circle around it. Trace the letter A and draw a circle around it. Do that with all of the A's in this box. Now, your packet is stapled a little funny this morning. Normally, we staple it on the left side. Today, they're stapled on the right side. So you're going to turn it like that. So you can do lowercase a next. Pause the video to finish this page. Once you finish this page, I'm going to push play. You should have just finished this page. Now we're going to do the lowercase a. Miss Helmick said I start with the biggest one in the corner. It's a circle. And then a stick. Super easy. And then I go to the line and I trace every A before I try to write them on my own. We're doing the same thing this morning. every A. Okay? I am going to show you what your A should look like with a dotted A. It's a whole circle and then a stick. If you keep your eye on your starting point where your pencil starts, your circle will be pretty good. Now I'm going to show you what the A looks like without being able to trace the letter. Circle, stick. This A wasn't very good because it went below the baseline right here, and it doesn't really connect that stick and that circle very well. I'm going to try to do better. So this is my check A. That's where I need to grow. I would say my last A was my best. That was my growing A. So I'm going to put a smiley by that one. You need to make sure you do your growing A's, which ones you need to do better with a check mark, and which ones that you did really well with a smiley face. That's your glowing A. Finish this page by writing the rest of your A's on this line, and then in the bottom box, find the letter A's and draw circles around them. It doesn't say trace them, it just says find them. So you're going to find them and circle them all the way across in this box. Pause the video to finish this page. You should have just paused the video and finished this page. Now we're going to turn the page and go to the next page in our packet. Oh, nope. The next page in our packet is this page where we have uppercase A and lowercase a. We're going to trace both and write them across. I should only be able to get about 5 A's on each line. If I do more than that, I don't have my correct spacing between each letter, and they're too crowded, or they're too narrow. See, there's not really room to finish this last A here. I would only be able to get half of it. So I'm not going to do another A. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Oh, you know why this A was so bad? I didn't trace it first. You need to make sure you trace it first. Then draw it. You're going to do the same thing on this line. You should have 5 A's total on the line, on both lines when you're done. Then at the bottom it says circle the letters A and A. A being uppercase A being lowercase a. Find all of the A's in this poem. It says Apples by Helen Moore. Apples, apples, what a treat, sweet and tart and good to eat. Apples green and apples red hang from branches overhead, and when they ripen, down they drop, so we can taste our apple crop. Now I'm going to circle all the A's. So I see an uppercase A, I'll circle it. I see a lowercase a, I'll circle it. It could also be in the middle of a word, like what or treat. Find all the A's in every line. I did not find all the A's in this first line. There's still one more A in this first line. Find all the A's and circle them. Then turn the page. Pause the video to finish this page with a poem. Once you finish this page, turn to the last page. You should have just finished this page with a poem. Now you're on the last page. Looks like this. You're going to write each word one time on the line. One time. After you trace the letters. Oh, I didn't do a very good job tracing on that one. I'm rushing. Make sure you take your time and do your best job. Remember to use your check for grows and a smiley for glows. This is the one you can do better. This is the one you did your best job on. You're going to trace each word circles and sticks or straight lines. Trace each word, then write it on the line again. You should have a whole finger space between each word. Once you're done, you're going to turn it into the tray. Second grade is going to put it in the top tray on the yellow side. Third grade is going to put it in the bottom tray on the yellow side. And then you're going to start Dreambox or Lexia. If you do not get done, you're going to put it on top of the locker and you'll finish it at recess.